The power of perseverance in doing good. Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. Galatians 6 verse 9. This verse is a powerful encouragement for believers to continue doing good despite difficulties. Many times we feel like giving up because we do not see immediate results. However, God's timing is perfect, and He promises that if we remain faithful, we will see the reward of our labor. 1. The faithfulness of Noah. Noah lived in a corrupt world, yet he remained faithful to God. When God commanded him to build an ark, Genesis 6 verse 14, it seemed like an impossible and foolish task. For over 100 years, Noah continued to build the ark, even though there was no sign of rain. People mocked him, but he did not give up. At the appointed time, the flood came, and Noah and his family were saved. Genesis 7 verses 6 to 7. Lesson. Just as Noah worked for years without seeing results, we too must continue in obedience. Even when people doubt or mock us, we must trust that God's promises will come to pass at the right time. 2. Praying without ceasing. Hannah longed for a child but remained barren for many years. She was mocked by her husband's other wife, Peninnah, 1 Samuel 1 verses 6 to 7, yet she continued to pray and seek God. Instead of growing weary, she poured out her heart to God at the temple. In God's perfect timing, He blessed her with Samuel, who became one of Israel's greatest prophets. 1 Samuel 1 verse 20. Lesson. Sometimes our prayers seem unanswered and we feel discouraged. But like Hannah, we must persist in faith, knowing that God hears us. He will answer in His perfect time. 3. The persistence of Nehemiah. Nehemiah had a vision to rebuild the walls of Jerusalem. However, he faced great opposition from enemies like Sanballat and Tobiah. Nehemiah 4 verses 1 to 3. They ridiculed and threatened him, trying to discourage the work. But Nehemiah did not stop. He prayed, encouraged the workers, and continued building. Despite opposition, the walls were rebuilt in just 52 days. Nehemiah 6 verse 15. Lesson. When we face resistance in doing good, we must not quit. Like Nehemiah, we should rely on prayer and perseverance. Opposition is often a sign that we are doing something meaningful. Never stop doing good. Jesus told a parable about a persistent widow who kept asking a judge for justice. Luke 18 verses 1 to 8. At first, the judge ignored her, but because she kept coming, he eventually granted her request. Lesson. This story teaches that we should never give up, especially in prayer and seeking justice. Even when things seem unfair, God will reward persistence. 5. Jesus' endurance on the cross. Jesus spent His entire ministry doing good, healing the sick, feeding the hungry, and preaching the gospel. Yet He was betrayed, falsely accused, and crucified. Even on the cross, He continued doing good by forgiving His enemies. Luke 23 verse 34. His perseverance brought salvation to all who believe in Him. John 3 verse 16. Lesson. Jesus is the greatest example of perseverance. No matter the suffering, He remained faithful to His mission. If He endured, we too can press on, knowing that our efforts in doing good will bear fruit. Keep going, your harvest is coming. Galatians 6 verse 9 reminds us that no good deed goes unnoticed by God. Like Noah, Hannah, Nehemiah, the widow, and Jesus, we must continue doing good, trusting that our reward is coming. Even when we feel tired or discouraged, we should remember, God sees our efforts. Hebrews 6 verse 10. He strengthens us when we are weary. Isaiah 40 verse 31. At the right time, we will reap a harvest. Galatians 6 verse 9. So keep praying, keep working, and keep believing. God's promise will come to pass.